and why company is using it. Let's say for an example, you have to work on a project.
Okay.
Okay, and your project is a project for a company. Let's say for example, Wipro.
Okay.
Okay, so and you are a project manager.
Okay.
So being a project manager,
Mhm.
how you are going to create your whole project? First you create your team, right? That
Yeah.
these are the 10 team members who is working on the project,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
Then all the team member,
Yeah.
let's say for example, every team member have a specific job to do.
Yeah.
Maybe one is creating a code A, one is creating a code B,
Okay.
one is creating a code C.
Okay.
And all these developer are going to put this code
Mhm.
in one single place so that you can connect all the code into a single file, right? So let's emulate the whole process and
Okay.
try understand how the GitHub is using the developer community
Okay.
for more than 20 years now,
Okay.
help them to work in a collaboration. Okay. So it is better than Facebook, it
Mm.
is better than LinkedIn, where the
Mm.
people can
Mhm.
collaborate and share each other, right? Right? Just go
Yeah.
and first click create a repository.
Okay.
You have a create repository. New, there is a new option, new button, green color new button. Yeah. Just give it a name, for example, Wipro
Wipro.
app project. And maybe in a description you can type this is project for customer Wipro. So as when you are working in our organization, you have a two choices to make. Number
Mhm.
one, does your project is visible to everyone, or it
Mhm.
is only visible to you and
Okay.
someone who can
Mhm.
use repository. Let's say for the sake of we are using public. Now the next line item is saying that
Mm.
you can put a description about this project in
Okay.
readme file. So you have an option to add a readme file, right? And click
Yeah.
create repository. Now your repository once created,
Yeah.
you can add a file into this repository.
Okay.
So let's open a notepad and
Okay.
create a file. Let's say this is a file.
Okay.
Just type this is my first code. Save this on a desktop.
Yeah.
Just give it any name. Click save. Let's say we assume that this is a Java file. Okay.
Okay.
You can go to add file and add the file. Scroll down. All right. Now, once you update the file, you can put a comment. So, for example, you can say updated by developer one.
Okay. Where here?
On top. No, no, in a commit changes, just below commit changes.
Okay. Updated by developer.
No.
Okay.
Say commit. Commit means we also call it check-in.
Okay.
Just says checked in.
Just commit, right?
Yeah. Now your file is committed. So when you click this file, you are able to see the content.
This one?
Correct?
Yes.
Right? Now let's update the same file. Just put another line. This is a second code. Upload it again. Go back to your code. Click code. Yeah. Add file. Load the file. Yes. Say that updated by developer 2. See, commit the changes. But you see there is only one file. Where is the second file? Does it overwrite? So let's click the GitHub test again. Now you see there is something called a history on the right hand side.
Yeah.
See that one?
Yeah.
So in a history, now you are able to see you have a 2 update. Correct? So it means that the GitHub is a kind of a repository which also maintain the version.
Okay.
Okay. So if your code keep changing, it will maintain all the version and you can track who changes what,
Okay.
who changes when,
Okay.
right? For example, I am able to see that this file modified 2 minutes ago by developer 1 and 27 second ago by developer 2.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
Right? Now, every code which you commit,
Okay.
every changes when you make,
Hmm.
how they are maintaining a version, they are assigning a specific code number to every commit. You see there is a code commit code on right hand side, A415BC, right? This is commit code, right? Just click that number. Now you able to see that this is a file which you have. This is my first file,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
So by using the number,
Mhm.
basically
Okay.
you are tracking that who is committing what and when it is committed.
Okay.
So what is the first feature of GitHub? It is going to maintain the version of your file,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Now, second feature that you may have a 10 people who is working on project with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how you are going to invite your team member
Mhm.
so that your team member
Mhm.
can work on your project. They can store this code to your repository. So
Okay.
go up, scroll up, and you see there is something called a setting in the last.
Okay.
Click that one. Now you see something called manage access.
Yeah.
Now you have something called invite a collaborator. Scroll down. So let's say I am also a GitHub user.
Okay.
Just type my name, BIPWEN. Yeah, this is first one. And say add Bipin to this repository. Now you stop the sharing. Let me share my screen. So now I'm sharing my screen and I'm going to log into my Outlook.
Okay.
So I will get an email that Gopinath has invited you
Okay.
to join the repository so that you can contribute the code.
Okay.
So when I logged in, I am getting this email,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Gopinath has deployed this project. Now
Yeah.
you have an option to accept or to decline.
Okay.
So I'm going to accept you all.
Yeah.
I say accept the invitation. The moment I accept the invitation, I land into your project, right? Now I am your team member, so I can also contribute in the code. So I can also add a file, my code. So let me store a code for you. So I'm going to a C drive and let me upload a code for you, this code.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a comment updated by developer,
Okay.
right? You can put a description also.
Mhm.
This is code for creating menu item in
Okay.
JavaScript. So whatever the description you like, maybe, okay? And then you say that commit there changes. So now it means that your repository will now have a two code committed by different developers. You understood how the team form?
Yes.
So if you have a 10-member team, 20-member teams, this is how your team member are
Okay.
going to use this repository to update this repository with their part of the code. And
Yes.
you as a team leader, now you are able to see all the code. So maybe you can later join this as a single unit, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So for example, if you have to develop an MS Office, someone might be developing MS Excel, someone might be developing MS PowerPoint,
Yeah.
someone might be developing MS Word, right?
Yeah.
Everyone develop their code and they put it into the single repository, and then you combine all this together and make it as a package for MS Office.
Yeah.
Understood now, right?
Yeah.
Second most important part of this GitHub is that it's
Mhm.
not only you form a team,
Okay.
you can also
Mhm.
communicate with teams. So for example, let's say you want to discuss something,
Okay.
or you want to discuss or highlight some issues, and you
Okay.
want that your team members should update or communicate each other. So what do? You do a WhatsApp or you do an email,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what the GitHub says that neither you need to use WhatsApp nor you have to use GitHub email. I am going to something called issues here.
Okay.
So you click the issues now,
Mhm.
click issues.
Yeah.
You have something called a new issues.
Okay.
Just click the new issues,
Mhm.
put the title of the issues, maybe bug in line number 7 of code customer.java. Maybe you can write that what is this one, right? Then you maybe type that my team,
Instead of email, we are using this.
yeah, there is a bug in code line number 7. Please correct this ASAP as it going to impact the production. And
Okay.
then maybe you can highlight this text by using a
Mm.
some letter like bold,
Okay.
right? And then you can also assign this one. You see a right hand side.
Yeah.
So maybe you can assign this to one of your developer,
Mhm.
and then you can also see there is something called label.
Yeah.
You can put that whether it is a bug,
Mhm.
it is related to a document,
Okay.
it is related to an enhancement or
Mhm.
something like that. So for example, let's say I'm saying it is a bug.
Okay.
Now click submit new issues.
Mhm.
Click that one.
Okay. Actually, I don't have a control.
Now you are doing in your, no? Just click issues in your GitHub.
I'm seeing your screen, I think, right?
Gopi, you log in with your own. I am your team member.
Oh, okay, okay. One second. You need to share my screen or how it is?
You have
Okay.
allowed me. That's why I'm able to access your, right?
Yeah,
Otherwise, I am in my tenant, right?
yeah, yeah. One second.
Just
So,
type all this. Type something here. Type something here, and assign me. Put a label, and then submit the issues.
one second. So, I'm writing the title now.
Ah, yes.
Line number 67.
Then assign to me and put a label that it is bug.
So I have assigned and labeled. Then I have to click submit new issue, right?
Yes.
Yes, submitted.
Just and then say submit the new issues.
Yeah, submitted.
So look at that as a team member. What I am getting? I am getting that one issues has been created, right? I'm going to get that one issues has been created. And once I have these issues, I can click that one. And might be I am saying that I am working on it. In the meantime, and you also ask Rajesh to send me library file. I'm putting my view, right? I'm saying that comment. Right? You get my comment now?
Yeah,
Maybe you can again put,
yeah.
okay, I will ask Rajesh to send you the library file.
Yeah.
Have you commented?
Yes.
So look at that almost real time I'm getting, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe I can say that, hi team, I have fixed these issues now. And below you see that it is saying attach file.
Yeah.
So maybe I can attach the file also
Mhm.
that yes, the code has been fixed.
Okay.
and I'm going to send this file now.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yeah.
Now you can maybe say thanks and say
Mhm.
close the issues.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to say a big thanks to all who work with me. Thank you. And I'm going to say close the comment. Right?
Mm.
So now issues has been closed. You understood that, right? So
Yeah.
it means that GitHub
Okay.
not only maintain your versioning,
Yeah.
GitHub also let you to create your team,
Yeah.
invite your team
Correct.
to contribute.
Yes.
GitHub also let you to interact with the team
Mhm.
on certain point, on certain discussion, almost a real time, just like a WhatsApp,
Correct. Yes.
right? Right in a portal.
One difference in Box at IBM, we have Box at IBM.
Yeah,
So it is similar, but only thing is this is not that communication part.
yes, correct.
Mhm.
Now, apart from that,
Yeah.
if you want to manage your project
Okay.
as a project manager, so you have something called a project here.
Yeah.
So click that project.
Yeah. I'm opening my window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get an option called create a project.
Yes.
So click create a project. Type maybe a project. For example, I am typing
Hmm.
Wipro project.
Go project. Okay.
And just type here, this is about Wipro project.
Okay.
We
Yes.
put, we work on this project with vendor, whatever a template. Now below it is saying a template. It's basically nothing, it's a Kanban board. Kanban board, which is provided by a tool called Jira.
Okay.
Okay. It provide you same template free of cost.
Okay.
Let's hit create a project.
So project template, I'm seeing here none, NONE none, basic content. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
click create a project.
Yeah. Created project.
So once you create a project, you will see your Wipro project. When you click that one, it will open on a screen like that. If you have a different screen and if it is coming too low, you just cross something which is coming on right hand side top. There's a two box, then you can maybe cross this one.
Okay.
Let me stop the sharing now.
Hmm.
You can share your screen.
Yeah.
All right. Go back to project. Click Wipro project. You see there is a one cross button on top. Just cross there.
This one?
Yeah. So now it is coming on top. Okay. Now you see that it's a basic Kanban board. So for example, in a basic Kanban board, how you manage your task, you have a to do, in progress, and then done.
Okay.
So just click the plus sign after the to do, and let's say you add a task. For example, create a database. Add. Then create a web app. Then create a payment gateway. Let's say these are the tasks, okay,
Okay.
and so on. Now you can, let's say example, this is a to-do task which you have to do as a part of your project. Now let's say for example, create a database task is started. So you just click the database task and drag to the in progress. Correct? Let's say web app is also started, so you can drag from. Now every team member is aware now that hey, database is also started, web app is also started, payment gateway is not started. Now let's say database is completed.
Okay.
Drag and drop.
Yeah.
You understood?
Yeah.
Right? So it means that this GitHub is not only for a technical people.
Mm-hmm.
GitHub is also used to manage by the project manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what the project manager do? They create an Excel file,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Or maybe another kind of a project management tool.
Yes.
But GitHub says that if you want to manage your project with more simplicity, you can do that. Let's say, for example, I say, no, my project is include 7 steps.
Okay.
Say no problem. So just go to project again, click project again,
Project.
project menu.
This one. Okay.
Yeah. Click new project. Give it a name.
Yeah.
Bipro Advanced. Now we are not going to select any template and we simply say create.
Advance.
Now it does not give you anything, right? It's a blank.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now let's add a column. For example, maybe you have a column called, let's say for example, phase 1.
Page 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can say a planning phase.
Planning phase.
Click create column. Click the another one. Let's say a build phase.
Complete phase.
Build.
Build. Okay.
Now let's say it's a UAT phase. Now let's say you have a deployment phase. Now let's say you have a production phase. So it means what? It means that GitHub is give you the way your organization is managing the project,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Whatever the phases you have. If you have a very simple one, maybe you can start with to do, in progress, and complete.
Correct.
But if you have a multiple phase, you can also create a phase.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right? Now let's say for an example, you want to create the case study. You understand case studies?
Little bit.
Case study means about the project, how this project has started, what is the major objective, how it is going to solve the problem, what all technical things you are do to complete this project. This everything you mention,
Yeah.
so that someone new when they want to see that what project you did, at least they can go through the documentation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is called wiki.
Wiki. Okay.
Wiki means a knowledge base.
Okay.
So you can capture everything related to the project here,
Mm-hmm.
right? You just click wiki, and now you have to click the first page. Maybe you can write that project a starting phase. Just maybe you can type something like that. This project
Yeah.
is about creating a mobile application for Wipro. In this project, we use Java and Azure, blah blah. You understood, right?
Yeah.
It means that, and then maybe you can type that this project completed in 3 months. We face this issues. How we are going to solve that? In this project, there are 5 members team, right?
Yeah.
So it means that if you want to describe the whole events,
Yeah.
you can describe in this wiki side by side when the project is moving on,
Okay.
right? So end of the day, when the project is completed, you have a whole document related to the project is ready.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Understood now? So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
means that now GitHub is giving you lot of features
Yes.
through which you can manage and work on a project. It's not only that.
Yeah.
GitHub is a community like a Facebook, where
Okay.
billions of people can share each other ideas,
Okay.
each other project.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm.
So there are more than billion of people are using GitHub and they are sharing their piece of discovery to the community, so that community can
Okay.
get used to it. Now, if I have to search anything
Mhm.
related to my technical, I never do Google.
Okay.
I always come to GitHub.
Oh. Okay.
And here I am searching. For example, let's search
Mhm.
in a search box on the top.
Can you save it or not?
Yeah,
Save.
just say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, in the search box, you just type, for example, how to install Apache on Linux. And say last one, all GitHub, third one. Now see that 1,000 people is giving you their suggestion. 1K, right? Click that one. And look at that. So many people are giving the way how you can do that. Login as a root. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And download EPEL, right?
Yeah.
So 1,000 people. This is not a
Mhm.
joke, right?
Yeah.
Right?
One
So
question I
let's say,
have.
for example, you like
One
any
question.
of them. Just click that one. Any of
Which
them.
one?
Just click any of the
Which one?
repository. CentOS. No. Just click that any of the name. EvoQ, Dask. You see the name. You are not able to see the name. You're able to see CentOS.
Name.
Above that, you see a name. Just it is a name. It is like Gopinath. Someone is Agu. Ayukit you Slack.
Mhm.
Now this is a code they have written. Okay.
Okay.
Now you like this code. So what are
Okay.
the option you have? You can go to a code menu. A green color code button.
Yeah.
And you have option to download.
This one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Another option that we can replicate this whole repository from this user, Ayukitio Slack to Gopinath. You can fork it. You have the fork option there. Extreme right hand side up, up, more up. Yes, yes. Click that one. So when you fork, what will happen? It will replicate the whole repository. Now it's become Gopinath's GI configuration. Look at that on top,
Oh.
right?
Mhm.
Correct.
Okay.
So this is how people will keep forking each other tasks, and they are doing their work. So if I have to do anything new,
Okay.
search here. If I found anything useful, I just fork it.
Okay.
Understood now?
Yeah.
Yes. Likewise, that you can search a people, you can search the code, you can search load so many things. So
Mhm.
as a technical people,
Okay.
our 1 hour every day are on GitHub itself. I'm not using Facebook. I'm not using LinkedIn.
Oh,
I'm using GitHub.
okay. So this GitHub is a third-party tool only, right? So it cannot
Yeah,
be.
it's a third party tool.
Yeah, we cannot integrate this to our production environment, right?
No, you can, when you are signing up, it is giving you two options, free or paid.
Okay.
Facebook also have a two option, you know.
No, I'm
Face-
not using that.
Facebook for business, Facebook for community.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Facebook for business means it is only work within your organization with your email ID.
Oh, okay.
WhatsApp also have a two-way, right? WhatsApp for community, WhatsApp for business.
Yeah.
Correct, no?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Every tool come up with a two form, right?
Yes.
So what is the advantage we are getting as a GitHub? We can create a repository, we can have a versioning, we
Yeah.
can invite the people, we can form a team,
Yeah.
we can discuss something with the team, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We can create and manage the project.
Yeah.
We can also manage the wikis.
Yes.
Not only that, we can also see what is happening. So click insight now. You have an insight.
Yes.
So in this particular repo, what happened? Who has contributed?
Okay.
What is the traffic generated by this repository?
Mhm.
How many people have forked it?
Okay.
Everything you get from here,
Mhm. Okay.
correct?
Yes.
Right? So go back to your repository, go back to again cat icon, click the cat icon.
Which one?
There,
Project.
cat. You have a on black bar, you have a cat. Now. Click your uh, repository, which is Wipro project. Yes. Go back to your insight, right? So you are going to get that currently two people using this repository. One is you, one is me,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Even you can see that who is a contributor,
Yeah.
how many commits has happened,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah.
Right? So every data you can see that so that you can understand that how your team is working. Arey,
Yeah.
Mr. Sanjay, I have not seen that even you have accessed this repository. Then Sanjay will say, how you can come to know,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Mr. Ravi, you have not committed your code, so
Yes.
how he can come to know that I have not committed my code yet?
Yeah.
Understood now, right?
Yeah.
So it means that when you are using a GitHub on on it is going to give you a complete tool. So GitHub is called collaborative platform, a collaboration platform.
Okay.
Okay? Collaboration platform means where the team will work. Now go to YouTube and just watch a small video
Okay.
to understand
Yeah.
how it is going to help you as a team. Go to search take place.
Yeah.
Yeah, go inside. Now in a search box after about, type Git.
Yes. JD.
Yeah, hit enter. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Just click this, or you have a better one. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scrolling. Keep scrolling. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Scroll down. Mm, mm. Yeah, this one, GitHub story. Look at this nice video. He's saying that how the team will communicate each other and work on a project.
Every day, there are millions of futures waiting to be built. Each one starts with a spark, a moment of inspiration, slowly growing brighter over time. Hey Cleo, we're really late for the party. 1 minute. But when we share our ideas and work together to solve common challenges, something amazing happens. Something that sparks others to create new applications, new ideas, new innovations we can only begin to imagine. Solving real problems larger than ourselves. Building the future together.
So what does GitHub enable? GitHub enable that you can collaborate with the people. Maybe they are geographically separated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's say if you are, this example is showing that one person is initiate that how can they build a software which enable an artificial intelligence. So they have invited the people globally.
Yeah.
All the people is contributing their part of code.
Yeah.
They will keep discussing using the issues, right?
Yeah.
And this is how the development happen. Otherwise, if they work in a silo, then this development will never take place, right?
Yeah.
Right. And which platform they are using? They are using GitHub to collaborate each other, to share each other work, and to discuss each other task. Correct. But in a company scenario, generally developer is not authorized to log into a github.com.
Okay.
Because there are hundred of developers, and each developers, if they were able to log in, because in your GitHub, there is not only a single project, there is a multiple project is going on, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I can see 10 other project as well.
Yeah.
And it is also not good for a secret point of view, because maybe I as a developer, I can steal the code of other repository.
Yeah.
So, but how the developers and a team leader is going to work on this GitHub repository
Okay.
from their laptop and desktop without logging to GitHub. This is what we are going to see tomorrow. Some
Okay.
GitHub clients too.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
See you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chalo. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.